Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia Peninsula. Now, it doesn't look very Christmassy. This episode is coming out just after Christmas 2019. If you're watching this in the future, hello from the past. We are very, very basic people with fields and lanterns and wooden fences and big tall towers that are a little bit wonky. We don't have technology like you future people. What am I doing? I've had one too many eggnogs, I reckon. Anyway, today we are, as you can see, outside the citadel, but we're not going to stay. Is the sun going down? I don't believe it. So why is the sun always going down when I start an episode of this? My timing is appalling. We are outside the citadel, but we're not going to stay outside this time. We are going to go inside. And because we're going inside, I need to go in this direction. We haven't done an episode inside the citadel in some time, so I figured now is the time. This is the last episode of 2019, so it's very exciting. Bit of a landmark. And get myself through the gate, close the gate. It's a bit like an airlock, that gate, isn't it, really? If you get through that one, you still don't get through that one. Why is that? What was that noise? What was that noise? I'm not happy with that noise. Where's that noise coming from? I'm sticking with the golem. The city police will look after me. Right, so we are going to be doing some work in and around this area here. If you remember in the last episode, I said it was just too darn flat. And I was right. So we're going to do some stuff here and see whether or not we can't make it a little bit more picturesque. I don't think I'm going to put too many more buildings, although I may put the odd extra building in. It is possible. But I think in reality, we're talking about some landscaping. That's the primary reason for today. Oh, look, town square just still looks nice at night time. I've got a real homelessness problem still. I need to sort that out. I need to get some more beds in at the very least. Maybe I need to kind of put in a little hostel somewhere. Maybe it needs a hostel around about this area. Now, the more astute among you will notice that I'm actually using replay mod, and that's because I'm still on 1.14.4. I've taken the decision to not upgrade to 1.15 so as I can continue to use replay mod and the shader pack that I'm using, because it's just not available in 1.15 at the moment. It's possible replay mod may never be available in 1.15, which would be a real shame. So I'm sacrificing those buzzy bees in order to be able to do these cinematographic type stuffs, because I quite like doing them. Coming from the town centre, we've got another little pathway now that comes all the way down through this little area here. It's really quite nice. We've got a little, I guess you could call it a bit of a lamp, a bit of a street lamp. It's not four directional like some of the others, but it's just a single directional with a pathway coming down, two extra houses with two beds in each. So that sorts out four of these villagers that are homeless, and coming down to the main road. Now, that's actually made this bit far less flat that I was worried about before, but we've still got a little bit of landscaping to do. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of crop in here just to break up. If we make it all bush, it's going to look very, very green, almost too green. If we break it up with a little bit of field crop just here, I think that could do us the world of good. So if I put in here a bucket of water like that, and then again, I reckon here. Let's go and get some more water. Otherwise, where's the nearest water? The nearest water is over here. Just come this way. I'll have that. Thank you very much. I think that's probably enough. Just the two. And then we can put a slab in there just to block it out. Still stays water. Like that. That's perfect. And then I can get my hoe. Where's my hoe? I can get my hoe and just kind of hoe this up so as it's got plenty. I'll leave some gaps up there because we will put some bushes around. But in reality, I just want this to break up. The yellow that we'll get from these crops is going to look much nicer than just a boatload of green, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all about the bushes, but sometimes you just need to pull back a little bit on those bushes so as you don't overdo it. How many seeds have I got? Exactly none. I guess I better go and get some seeds, plant this up, and then put some more bushing on it as well, because I reckon, what if I put that there and there? I reckon bushes on these bits under the melons, some bushes around the edge, that'll look alright. Oh my goodness, that already looks so much better. Maybe a little over bushed there, but we'll worry about that later. That little break of the bushes makes all the difference. I think that works really, really well. I might take that front row off and turn that into a floor level crop. I think that would work much better. So let's get, where's he gone? Oh no, my spade broke. Where's my spade? Oh, I'm gonna have to do it with an axe. I apologise, people. I'm doing this with an axe. It is not something that you want. I know, I can tell. If we put water under that one. Where's my bucket? Dear Liza. Right, pop the... Let me just get myself some water. All I want is a little bit of water. It's not that much to ask. Just one bucket. That'll do. Thank you very much. If I get that there... See, there was too much of a drop. The side of that dirt just didn't quite work with that crop. But if we put that in there, we then pop that there and that there. Where's my hoe? Hoe that and that. And then we can hoe these as well. And then I've got 13 seeds, which is absolutely loads of seeds. And I can come in, seed that and that. That's going to break that up much better, I think. Let's just come up and have a look. Yeah, already that looks significantly better than it did before, just with that one little change. So what I've realised I've not done, and I'm a complete plank, is I've still separated out this fella here. So I can now take out this wall completely because, well, I'm not trying to keep the villagers out, am I? So this is perfectly fine to lose, which actually gives me a little bit more space that I can... Well, that I can use to make, well, I would say more bushes, but you're going to think I've got a bush fetish, which might actually be true. I'm not entirely sure, and I deny all knowledge of what you're talking about. But I think I've definitely got a little bit more space to put some other bits and pieces in here. Let's just get this done. Come on, nearly there, nearly there. How far out does this wall go? I can't remember. It goes out into the water, doesn't it, a little bit? Yeah, it does. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, blimey, it really does go out into the water, doesn't it? Right, let's have that. So I need to... What do I need to lose? Let's lose my seeds, because I think the wall's probably more valuable to me than the seeds are. I'll have that. And I'll just... Like a little breadcrumb of walls all the way along. I can use these. These are going to become lampy type things. Not that I've got a shortage of cobble. I've got a ridiculously high amount of cobblestone anyway. Anything else? I'm just going to have a bit. What else can I get a shot of at the moment? I've got one lectern left. I've got one composter left. I've got one grindstone left. I don't know what to get rid of. Let's get rid of... Oh, let's get rid of that. There we go. I can pick that up and I'll put all of this in a chest. Have I got any wood? How can I not have any wood? Oh, that's appalling. So... Have I got any chests? Are there any chests in these houses? Did I put any chests in these? Any storage? No, no storage. This is poorly thought out. I must have storage in the barn. It's a barn, for goodness sake. Right. Come on. Show me your storage. Where's your storage? Where's your storage? Where did I put the storage? Was it up? It's up there. Come on. I put storage up here. Sure. Yeah, I put loads of these. Right. So I'm going to put in here some ladders, some of that. Those walls can go in, that bit of gravel, that bit of stone brick. I'll keep those for now. Those slabs. Right, that'll do. Right, now I can pick up those extra bits and we can start thinking about what we're going to do with this. I mean, this more flat stuff. We don't want... Oh, by the way, I just planted in some seeds in some of the gaps in between the pumpkin patch because I thought it was a little bit too dirt. So I've done that. So now what do we do with this? I actually am not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this now. We've got room here, definitely. I mean, that's just crying out for a building, right? That right there. Crying out for it. Let's build something. But before I do that, we are going to come down and do a bit of a mate's base and a Hall of Heroes. I've just got to make sure I don't bash my face on stuff. Whoa! Oh, a little twirly whirly. Oh, look, our little mate Georgie's still there. Hello, Georgie. Oh, you look a little bit peaky, my George. Are you feeling all right? What? That's that? You're worried that Father Christmas won't know that you're there? Oh, well, you're probably right. There you go. Have some seed. Go on. Now you're in love mode with no other chickens. I'm evil. Mwah, wah, wah, wah. Right, anyway, we are moving away from the dastardly chicken because it's time to do a Hall of Heroes. I've got a few people to introduce to you. If you want to skip this bit, why? Why do you want to skip this bit? But if you want to, that's fine. There is a timestamp in the description below, and you are more than welcome to jump straight to that. We have got... Hang on a minute. I need a sign. I need a sign because I know I've got a new member and I've not put the sign up. And I'm sorry. Hang on. Quick, run to go. Don't bite me, George. I know I was horrible. I'm sorry. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Right. Okay. I'm just going to put that in there for now. I only want one sign. For goodness, I've made a right old palaver of this, haven't I? Quick, before someone eats... George, protect me. Before someone comes along and eats my face. This one. Right, so... Oh, what a great start to this fella. This is longer than it had to be now, isn't it? Right, let's come here. We have... Pop this along. We have got... I hope this all fits on one row. I've not tried it. We've got... Oh, I need it in caps. Grill Sergeant. Is that... No, that's not how you spell Sergeant. Grill Sergeant. Oh, it's got to go down. I'm sorry. I know it's meant to be all in one, but I can't fit it all. There we go. Grill Sergeant 2002. Thank you very much for eventually, after I got it sorted, becoming a member. I'm very, very grateful that you've joined this leather-clad row. You are an absolute star, and I bow to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right, so we've also got some patrons that I want to say hello to coming down to the Hall of Patrons. This is, right, so in here, Cobble first. We have got a new cobblestone patron, Lisa Rua. Lisa, I'll put you in a little bit of steel, my love. I'm hoping that it fits okay and it's not chaffing too much under the arms. Thank you so much for being a cobblestone patron. Really looking forward to seeing you on the Avatopia server. It would be brilliant to perhaps see what it is you're going to build there. But thanks so much for the support. I'm very, very grateful. Let's come and have a look at the redstone section coming up, coming over, coming down. Coming down a bit. Yeah, I know. You need a roadmap. What can I tell you? Coming through this hole. And coming up to this side. We've got two new redstone friends. Caffeine Addict. You might want to see something about that. Again, I hope the steel fits beautifully. I'm very grateful for you to be joining the redstone ranks. You're in a pretty exclusive club here. And I'm absolutely delighted that you've taken the decision to support me. And I'm very, very grateful. It just makes such a difference. And also, Vivid Shadow. Vivid Shadow, thank you, sir, for, well, becoming the Redstone patron that is supporting this row of Redstone patrons that is yet to join and hopefully at some point in the future will. It's really good of you to make the decision to support me. I'm hugely grateful. Your support makes a massive, massive difference. Bowing down to both of you. Coming through because we have one more person. Yes, but what other hall is there, Avo? What other hall is there? I'll tell you what other hall there is. There is the Diamond Hall. We have Craven Blood. Craven Blood, you're a star. Craven Blood has upgraded from Redstone. Upgrades are allowed. And I don't know what to say, Craven Blood. Thank you so much. You're an absolute diamond, literally, for making the decision to become a diamond patron. I don't know what to say. You are an absolute star, and thank you so, so much for the massive support that you have decided to give me and have been giving me for some time now. My bowing could not get any lower. No, genuinely, it can't get any lower than that. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me. Thank you so, so much. If you want to get involved in Patreon, it could not be easier. Go to avomance.com, that is avomance.com, and all the benefits and how to get involved are right there. I'm going to Shall I run the gauntlet? Let's run the gauntlet. It's dark, but I don't care because that's how I roll. Right, I'm just going to run past the vampire chicken. Watch out. And I need to get myself another sign. And we're going to come around this way. Don't eat me. Shh. Shh. Do you want another seed? Do you want another seed? There you go. Still no girlfriend. Ha! Right, so come this way. And we are going to put another friend into the mate's base. Now, let me be clear here. Let me be clear here. What was that hiss? Right, I just want to be clear. This is the mate's base. Not the mate's space. The mate's base. It is a base for mates. Loads of people getting confused, and I even got myself confused as a result. Mate's base. Mate's base. I know I've got a rubbish accent, but what are you trying to say? For goodness sake. Right, episode 97. We're almost at the century. Insane. Right, no, I don't put doodahs at the top of this one, do I? Episode... Oh, no, hang on. I'm in caps. Everybody stop looking. Just for a minute. Episode 97. There we go. We are nearly there. And in today's episode 97, I am awarding the space to the Coal Clough. The Coal Clough has been in the comments for ages and ages and ages, and I'm massively grateful for the support, my friend. Thank you so much. Always good to see you in the comments. Could not be more reliable. And you are genuinely overdue being in this place. So thank you so much for your support. And I remembered the rockets because I flew over here with my Elytra. So I'm going to shoot these at your comfortable carpet slippers. Ah! Ah. Thank you so much, the Coal Clough. I'm really genuinely grateful for your continued support. I walked away from you before I finished talking, and that's terribly, for your continued support. There you go. I've finished talking now. I can take off and get back to me bed probably. There we go. I only wasted a few rockets. I am getting better. So I've built up another house on this side. I've not really put very much in it, frankly. A couple of beds, the lectern and the grindstone. Some bits and pieces up there. You can climb up and get on top of those and access everything there. It's not very practical, but it's just it's a house for aesthetic purposes. But what I'm doing is I am filling up the guttering with water, and I can do it with one bucket of water because it works, you know, exactly the same as an infinite water source block. You can just go jump one and then pick it up from the middle, jump one, pick it up from the middle, jump one, pick it up from the middle like this. And as a result, you get continuous water flow all the way along. I quite like the way it works across over at the mate's base, you see. And it just reminded me when I was just over there to do it over here as well. I'm not going to do it on every path. I'm just going to do it on this one for now, just to see how it looks. But I think that splash of water really makes for a nice effect. Let's pop that there. We're nearly there. Look, it didn't take long. I'm not going to go up the steps. Let's just go around these steps to here. Take it from the middle one. There. Almost done. Just, you know, talk amongst yourselves for a minute, and I'll be with you. Oh, I didn't do that. That wasn't a very good shot. That one there. That one there. And that one there. There we go. Let's fill my bucket of water up. So we've got all of this up to the bridge, and I've not done up here yet, and I'm not going to do that at the moment. But there's still quite a lot of bushing needs doing. I don't know if I've got the energy. How many bushes have I got left on me? I've got just over a stack of bushes. Should we get these bushes in? I can bush around this place here a little bit, perhaps. And that'll at least give a little bit more bushage. And if I bring this bush down kind of like that, we can just up it a little bit this way. Now, I do like a good bush. I don't know if you've realised this at all, but my bushing is known throughout the kingdoms for the bushiest of bushness. Like that. I've got 24 left. Let's just create a little bit going out that way, like that. Pop one just there. I've only got 16 bushes left. Well, I've not. I've got loads of bushes left still, but I've only got 16 bushes left in my inventory, and I really cannot be bothered to go and get any more out of storage at the moment. So I guess once these are gone, that will be that. Let's pop that up like that. 2 more bushes. Where are they going to go? Let's put one there. And one there. There we go. Let's get rid of the scaffold. Thank you very much. And I reckon that's turned out all right. The Avomancia Peninsula is really starting to come along now, from the twisted tower on the mountain to the abandoned barn as we pass through this crooked path and into the citadel. The village is really starting to come under construction. We've got working fields, we've got bushes, we've got windmills. It's all starting to come together really, really beautifully and starting to become more realistic as an actual real looking world. And yes, that was overuse of the word real. I'm really pleased with this project. Even just that little bit of landscaping with a few extra buildings makes all the difference to this area. It doesn't look flat and green anymore, and it was really, really bothering me. That's it for the year. Amazing. This is the last one of the year. We're going to carry on next year. Don't you worry. We're going to get this fella done, and hopefully it's going to look absolutely superb. And when it does, I'm going to release the world for download. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.